it's broken up as Federkow couldn't set it up. Back into London territory. Mailloux chopped the puck off the boards. Tom's pinched in, got a piece of it. Now loose puck is gobbled up by Sim. Big hit there as he ran into Kostov. And here's Mailloux coming to the Greyhound line. He is checked. Loose puck now right in front of the Greyhound bench. Knights get it and regroup at center. Gentino picks up a loose puck. He got tripped up. Penalty coming up to the London Knights. The face-off for the Sioux. Wins it. Gibson can't get it out. Here's Mailloux walking the line now. Mailloux, top of the circle. Slides it over on the far side for Diaco. Diaco back to the point to Bonk. Bonk looking for a shooting lane. Feeds Diaco in the circle. Diaco walks in. Shot off a skate. Mailloux moves in. Sends it cross ice. Now it's back to the point. Diaco looking around. Moves into the face-off circle. Watched by Dewar. He gets it back to the point. There's a shot right on. Schenkel makes the save. They whack away at the rebound, and it ends up in the corner as McGurn takes a hit. Mailloux in there as well with Dewar. And the Hounds content to try and freeze it as long as they can as officials yell for them to dig it out. Dewar up and going to the boards with Brett Brochu. And it's McConnell Barker in there to take the face-off for the Hounds. Puck is dropped and the puck ends up in the corner. The Knights are on it first. Up the boards it goes. Cowan waiting for it, and he'll send it the length of the ice as Kudryavtsev comes back to get it. Kudryavtsev now up the middle. Pass on the left for McConnell Barker to the London line. And Mailloux got a piece of it, but the puck went right through his skates. Savard picks it up. Into the corner it goes. McConnell Barker back to the point for Kudryavtsev to Mignosa. Mignosa now into the face-off circle with it towards the corner. Sends it into the slot area. Back to the point. On the far side, McConnell Barker walking in. Side of the net it goes. The Hounds look for that opening. Savard parked in front again. They tried to get on the puck, but that time he couldn't get the shot away. And the Knights pick up a loose puck in their own zone. Mignosa in the circle, skating towards the corner, stops. Back to the point with it. Here's McConnell Barker, unable to handle the pass, and the Knight cross ice pass. Watson was all alone. He had an open corner, but couldn't convert. McConnell Barker back to the point. Kudryavtsev gets it over to Mignosa. Mignosa behind the net with it to Watson. Watson intended for McConnell Barker, but he had gone in too far, and the puck ends up coming all the way to center. Hounds regroup there. Mignosa got knocked down trying to control the Barker to break that up, and here comes McConnell Barker into London territory. A wrist shot way wide. Rebound off the boards kept in by Gibson. That goes to the side of the net, and the centering pass is intercepted. Greyhounds keep it in, though, as the Knights got sloppy. As the Hounds continue to forecheck well. Here's Savard. Rink-wide pass. That's intercepted. Kostov, excuse me, as the Hounds start to throw their body around now. Brochu clears the puck up the boards. That's kept in. Gibson rims it around behind the net. Kostov going after it. And then Big Mailloux's there to block that. McKinnon in a battle there as Dentino got to the puck, trying to bring it in front. Here's Dentino up the boards, back out towards the blue line with it. Dentino with a pass, and that one goes to the side of the net. Here's another shot, and that was blocked as a scramble ensues in front of the net, and the Knights are able to cover it, and Brett Brochu is on top of one of the Greyhound players there, and not very happy how that sequence developed. And a lot of bit of pushing and shoving there, and you see Mailloux taking a hack there at Kostov. But the Greyhounds did a good job of cycling that puck, and Kostov ended up in front of the net, fell on top of Brochu.
You can see something happen. Mailloux takes a high stick there, so he's down. He's scrambling. The Knights are all over. It's actually Diaco that cross-checked him into Brochu. We see on the replay, but great shift by the Greyhounds. Anytime you can hand in that top line, you've done your job.
So Kostov has gone to the penalty box. We'll see if the Knights are going to get one as well. The Knights get possession. Logan Mailloux with it. Being watched by Watson. Mailloux heads out of his own zone. Through center ice now. Into the Greyhound end. Mailloux trying to cut to the net. And Tom's trying to contain him. Mailloux actually knocked Tom's stick out of his hand and got away with it as Carlisle comes across the line. Over for Tom's. Tom's faked the shot. Now decides to center it. And It's picked up on the far side by McConnell Barker. Here's a shot by Menyosa. As that play developed quickly, and a nice save by Brochu. Back up the Knights now. Rink wide pass to McGurn. He's across the line. McGurn looking for an outlet. Throws it back. Here's Mailloux looking for a shooting lane. Doesn't have one. To McGurn. Back to Mailloux into the slot. Fires a shot. He scores. Logan Mailloux with a quick wrist shot. And it's 2-1 London Knights.
Oh, he's got such a good release. Head up the entire time. Picks his spot and makes no mistake. Really good puck movement.
Yeah.
Entering the zone. You see McGurn dishing that puck. And certainly Mailloux makes no mistake, like I said.
And Easton Cowan was cruising through the front of the net, probably distracted Schenkel a little bit there. So the London Knights take a 2-1 lead at the to McConnell Barker. The side of the net for Watson in front. Here's a chance, and Menyosa next year on Friday evening. Face off to the left of Brochu. Greyhounds on a power play. And if they don't score before the end of the period, it will continue for a bit of a second. Hounds win the draw. Kudryavtsev at the middle of the blue line to McConnell Barker. Side of the net. Here's the give and go. Savard with a shot. Menyosa with a shot. And Brochu stops them both as the Knights finally get the rebounds into London territory. Menyosa to Kudryavtsev to McConnell Barker, top of the circle. McConnell Barker with a shot. Save, rebound. They whack away at it, and Menyosa just couldn't to make its way outside the zone. Hounds quickly trying to regroup as Watson had it, but McHugh will just slow Kudryavtsev to Calvin Watson. Cross ice to McConnell Barker. To Savard. He'll rim it in around the boards. Waiting for it is Menyosa at the top of the point. Menyosa moves it up the half wall, getting it to Kudryavtsev. Cross ice to McConnell Barker. Back to Kudryavtsev. Walking in, there's a shot, and that one was blocked. As the Knights penalty killer, McHugh, got in front of that. Again, the Greyhounds get possession. A shot goes wide of the net, and the penalty has expired. The London Knights back to full strength as they move the puck to center ice. Mailloux into the Greyhound zone. Pass dropped off, and it was overskated by Testa, who was in the penalty box serving the minor that was given to Brochu. Puck is cleared up the boards. Here's the Chol looking in the face-off circle. Goes in with a shot. Brochu makes the save. Another shot. Another save as Brochu. Skidder for the Greyhounds, who went 1 for 4 on the power play in that first period. Knights failed to score on their only opportunity. Here's Kluche into London territory. Back towards the blue line. Stops, turns towards the corner, and finally gets knocked off the puck by McKinnon. Now McKinnon starts out of his own zone as he approaches center ice. Into the zone, back pass to Diaco, and behind the net, the Knights get it back to the point. There's a shot by Mailloux, rebound to Dickinson, into the corner for Diaco, and that was broken up. Greyhounds having trouble, and Diaco just takes it back into his up the wall now as it's cleared in. Here's McHugh going after a loose puck. Gibson knocked it away from him along the boards. Here's Diaco moving into the slot, lost control of the puck. Mailloux tried to help out, but he got caught, and here's a 2-on-1 for the Greyhounds. Dewart over to Watson, in front for Savard. Dewart scores! The Greyhounds tie the hockey game.
Well, great execution here. You see that 3-on-1. Dewart just goes to the back post there and
drops it off for Yearwood. Yearwood trying to get to the front of the net, dumps it into the corner. Now it comes back to the point, and Dewart took it away from Mailloux. Good heads-up play there by the Greyhound overager. George with the puck into Greyhound territory. Goes wide on the defensive shot right on. Schenkel.
Absolutely.
Play resumes here as Mailloux sends a rink-wide pass to Crane. He's into Greyhound territory now. Drop pass, and Crane gets it back at the side of the net. Tried the wraparound, but it rolled off his stick. Now, here's a pass from Mailloux, top of the circle. Mailloux goes to the side of the net with it, and that's broken the goal by Del Monte. At 14:04, the time of that goal. Puck trapped in London territory right along the half wall there, and London Knights trying to dig it loose. Greyhound's hooky, that big body, moving it along with his skates, and finally we see a puck. And it's got his body in front of it. He'll clear it out to center ice. Mailloux knocks it down and tried to clear it. It was intercepted, but now Mailloux recovers and brings it to center ice. Crossing the line. Drop pass. McHugh took a hit. Here's Kudryavtsev with the puck now. Long pass for Tyler Savard, just out of his reach. Brochu out of the net to play it. Sends it into the corner. Mailloux can't come up with it as he was checked, and Dewart had an opportunity there as he went right to the net with it. Great work by Dewart. Dewart behind the net with it for Savard, off his stick into the corner. Savard clears it back in around the boards, and it'll be picked up there by Watson, who beats Sim to it. Greyhounds with a good forecheck as Savard finds an opening, getting it to Toms. There's his shot. That's blocked in front. And the Knights finally get it. McGurn faked the shot, circling back towards the blue line. Passes it off to George, to Mailloux. Here's Logan Mailloux winding up. There's a drive high and over the net and off the glass. London with some pressure. Delayed penalty call coming up here. Brochu on the bench for an extra man on the delayed penalty call. Here's Edward to Mailloux, who wants it. There's a blast. Ouch. Getting in front of that was Kluche, and he's slow in getting up. There's a shot by McHugh. That is stopped. Diaco behind the net. Into the corner with it. Back out to the point. Mailloux will try again. Fakes the shot. Get it to Edward. That shot redirected just wide. And Virgilio in the London power play. Here's Diaco to Logan Mailloux. Into the Greyhound zone. Cross-ice pass. Redirected off Thompson's stick, but not out. Diaco rims it around the boards for Mailloux. Del Monte missed it behind the net. Sim will go after it against Thompson. Sim gets to it. Gets some help. Now here's Thompson moving in with a shot. Schenkel got a piece of that. And Gibson picks up the rebound and deflects. Brings it into the London zone. Clears it behind the net. Mailloux's on it. Up the boards it goes for Del Monte. Toms tried to block it. Got a piece of it. But the Knights get it back. Mailloux just parks himself behind his own net and now decides to move it out, or at least he tried, but it went off Kuche's stick. And on the second effort, he gets it to Bujold. Bujold overskated it, gets up, does get it to Savard. To the London blue line, Savard looked like he wanted to shoot it, then hesitated. Kluche ends up with the puck. Kluche with a shot high and over the net. Tyler Savard and Sean McGurn exchange. 55 seconds remaining. But Kudryavtsev didn't get enough on it. It worked out for the Greyhounds, fortunately, as McConnell Barker did get there. Here's Kudryavtsev now to Watson. Calvin Watson with Mailloux back. Watson stops, turns back towards the blue line. Mailloux gave him a little shove there. Brochu came out to play the puck, and the Knights will now try their rush as Barkey sends it over to Crane. Crane gets around Kudryavtsev. Crane back out towards the blue line for Mailloux. Mailloux left it there. Here's Barkey into the slot. Turned back as the Greyhounds defend well, and the Knights will reorganize as they come to their blue line. Logan Mailloux gets around Savard into the Greyhound zone, drops it off. Here's a pass to the side of the net. There's a shot then.
The entire time, and good opportunity there by Tyler Savard.
Here's Diaco now with Mailloux as they approach the Greyhound line. Greyhounds stand up, three abreast at the blue line, forcing Diaco to circle back. Gives it to Logan Mailloux. Mailloux gets around Kluche, sends it on the far side for Sim. Here's Sim in the corner, forced wide by Kluche. Gets it back out to Diaco into Greyhound territory. Diaco puts a move on Kudryavtsev, going to the front of the net, and the puck just bounced off the stick of Sim as the Greyhounds come back the other way. Gentino into the London zone, stops. He has to wait as the Hounds were changing, and he'll just dump it back out to center. Taken there by Gibson as the Hounds send McConnell Barker on the ice. Here's Watson with it now. Into the London zone. McConnell Barker circling behind the net, takes it into the corner. Mailloux defending against him. McConnell Barker able to get away. The puck goes to the front of the net, and McConnell Barker just got turned around. Here's Watson keeping it. Watson avoids the poke check of Brochu. Has it in the corner. Diaco trying to contain him. Gibson's in there deep now, and Gibson is battling with Landon Sim as the puck gets loose.
This puck, I don't think he'll go with it deep, but we'll have to wait and see here.
All right, Mailloux has a look. Starts his approach, and here he comes to the front of the net. Mailloux stick handles and shoots and scores. And Mailloux goes right by the Greyhound bench with a little taunt there.
Wow. So, what a shot. Great. It's an NHL shot.
Yeah, it is.
It really